Ownership of this bike has been the roughest I've ever had with any motorcycles. My man just bought the ZX14. Yeah. Change is good. That's how we grow. That's how we get better in life. Holy cow. What's up, guys? It's your boy FastLaneD, and today we're kind of making a video that I didn't ever really want to have to make, but let me show you what I'm talking about. So we've got Storm out right here, and if you follow me on Instagram, you saw when I posted the story of the suspicious oil that was under the bike. Like, I'm talking like at least half a quart of oil. Just got back to the storage unit. I saw this puddle under Storm, which is my R1. I thought it was water because last time when we unloaded the bikes from the Daytona trip, it was pouring out. And then I go and stick my finger in it, and it's freaking oil. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I hadn't ridden this bike since we got back from Daytona, so I had no idea where all that oil had come from. And big shout out to my boy Downshift83. He's been helping me kind of diagnose this issue. But so I went ahead and filled the bike back up with oil, and I went ahead and got it up to running temperature. We got it pretty hot. We tried to get the fans going, and once I got the bike warmed up and the fans actually running, the bike really started leaking oil, as you can see from that little spot right there. That's from about literally like 3 or 4 minutes of it running. It was just dripping oil, and it's dripping oil from, I can't really get a good shot with my camera. I'll throw a diagram or something on here so you guys can see, but there's oil coming from this little hole right here, and it's not the drain plug because this is the drain plug right here. So we think it might be a cracked oil pan. It's hard to kind of pinpoint exactly where the oil leak is coming from, but all I can see is just these droplets that are forming, and when I rev the bike, it just starts dripping even more. Let's see if I can show you guys here what it sounds like. That freaking Toce! Everyone that hates on the Toce, you're missing out, you're sleeping. This thing sounds phenomenal. Yeah, you can see some more droplets kind of forming right in this area. So I'm not going to drop the oil pan right now because it is a beautiful day, and I do want to get out and ride for a little bit. But we're going to fast forward to another day where I actually do drop the oil pan. To Central Kentucky Motorsports. We got Storm in the back here. Hate to see her like this. If y'all need anything and you're in the Lexington area, make sure you come check these guys out. Even before I started the channel, I used to come to the shop and they'd always take care of your boy. They actually did the motor swap on Storm. If you haven't seen that video for me explaining why we had to swap out a new motor, I'll throw the link up on this side, I'm pretty sure, right there. The owner, Brad, super nice guy, always takes care of me, and I'm a huge believer in supporting small local businesses around you. And let them know your boy FastLaneD sent you. We got the baby 959. Panigale, the baby to Lacey. She looks good, man. It's interesting to see the small differences between Lacey, the 1299, and the 959, like the swing arm back there. We got a CBR 1000 double R back here. I love the Repsol fairings. I don't think these are the OEM. They're definitely not the OEM Repsol fairings, but she looks good. Gotta love the orange wheels. Should we do something crazy like that on one of the bikes? Y'all let me know. Love the white on white. And we got some Harleys in here. What? These bikes must be lost. We got a matte black with teal accents, 600 double R. This looks good. I need to get on one of these. I really need to get on one of these. Everyone raves about this bike, and this is one bike that I have not been able to ride yet. How do y'all feel about the asymmetric headlights? Gixxer 1000 stretched back there with the Brock's Racing exhaust. It looks like we had a nitrous hookup previously back there. Look at all that. Oh, this was definitely set up for either racing or definitely just racing. Definitely not hitting any twisties. Got a little switch for stuff back there. This is probably dangerous when it's running. This is definitely drag racing somehow, which is cool. Let's go. That yours?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that thing's sweet, man.
Yes, sir. That right there, that's my dream bike right there.
Oh, for real?
I've been trying to get that bike for 10
You just buy it?
Yeah. Just
Oh, hell, congrats, man. Congrats. This man is hype. a little hype. My man just bought the ZX14, his dream bike. Hell yeah, this thing's sweet though. I don't know, they didn't really been for me. I would never own one of these. I don't think it looks good. It probably is fast as hell. Don't get me wrong, but this is just not my style. Congrats to my dude that just bought this. I know you're gonna have some fun on this. Be safe, bro. But we're gonna drop her off. We're also gonna get, she's been leaking some fork oil up front, so we're gonna get these seals replaced as well. And then we're gonna figure out why the oil has been leaking. As y'all saw in that last clip, I did fill it up. And I guess it is still at about the same level. But yeah, they're gonna figure it out here. They're gonna take care of Storm. Like I said, if y'all ever need anything and you're in the local Lexington area, make sure you come check my boys out. Brad doesn't want to be on camera, he's over there, but we'll keep him out of frame. Let you shout it out. You ready?
No.
You want to be on it?
I'm not on camera.
You don't want to shout it out, man? Oh.
1 week later.
So the reason why we're back at the dealership is they think the water pump is bad on Storm. Tech is going to show me what's going on, but actually the original motor in the back of the U-Haul, so we're going to drop it off and see if we can put some parts from that motor onto the motor that's currently in Storm. So yeah, here's the original motor that was in Storm. As you can see, we're missing a rod right there, and yeah.
I'm Derek Halsey. I'm the head tech here at Central Kentucky Motorsports.
There we go.
And we're going to show what's going on. So on these bikes, the water pump is inside. It's driven by a little gear mechanism right here. This weep hole that would typically be on the outside of a normal water pump, you would see it dripping out here. On these, where this is all internalized, there's a hole right here.
Yep.
And what that tells you is if it's got coolant coming out of it, you know that seal's bypassing in here and that drips out. That's basically a weep hole to let you know, hey, my water pump's going bad. If this wasn't here, what happens is if, say, this gets clogged or somebody clogs it up thinking that it's a good idea to keep that from leaking, it will actually leak inside the engine and fill the engine up with water. That's to prevent that. So
there we go.
Mechanism.
Okay, that makes sense.
To prevent that.
See, and that's exactly, I showed you on the clip earlier, that's exactly where mine was leaking. From right down in there.
Yeah, 100%. So they have a seal on both sides that you know, there's two seals like this, and then the weep hole's in the center. This one's preventing coolant from going into the oil. This one's preventing oil from going into the coolant. But the seal, there's a dry spot in between, which is where this is. So if you see oil coming out, you know you got a bad oil seal. If you see coolant coming out, you know you got a bad coolant seal.
What if I thought it was oil that was coming out though?
It was coolant. 100% coolant.
Are you sure?
Be both, but either way, it doesn't matter because we're gonna pull this whole assembly out of here. And see what it looks like. If it doesn't look good, we may just go ahead and rebuild this pump separate, have it rebuilt ready on the bench. And just swap the whole thing into the new engine. You know, they hardly ever fail, and that probably fell dried out from where it's sitting, say, on the shelf waiting to be shipped via eBay.
Because that's where we bought it. Hate to see it like this, man.
All that DS83 stuff on them.
Yeah, you know that shit?
Oh, I know him personally.
That's my boy, really? Well, what's your name?
Sean.
Sean, he just texted me this morning, man.
Did he?
I bought his 1299 Panigale.
I've got a 13 Panigale R.
Oh, hell yeah,
That's how
man.
I met him.
Holy cow. What the hell? That is awesome.
Several days later.
That's Brad.
Brad, what's going on, man? It's Dylan.
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much, man. I don't know if I wanna hear what's going on. If I do wanna hear what's going on.
You there, Dylan?
Yes.
All right. Oil link's good. Water pump's good. All that's fixed. just got to knock these fork seals out. I can get that done. More than likely, I'll have it done today.
Okay.
It'll put your total at 1,100.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
Woo!
So you saved $400 by bringing that motor in.
Three and a half years. 3.5. I've never owned a bike for as long as I've owned Storm. And she still puts a smile on my face every single time I start her, I ride her, I wheelie her, my questionable wheelies here. I mean, even when I look at her, I'm still just like, damn, she's sexy. But to be honest with you guys, it really hasn't been all peaches and cream our 3.5 years together. As y'all know, we've blown a motor, cam chain tensioner's gone bad, water pump's gone bad, we've had a chain fly off, we've had flat tires. I mean, ownership of this bike has been the roughest I've ever had with any motorcycles. To keep it 100 and pure with you guys. But honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way, baby. For those of you that thought I was gonna get rid of Storm, come on now. You guys really don't know your boy. There's absolutely no way, at least yet, I can get rid of this thing. Now, I'm a big proponent of change. Change is good. That's how we grow. That's how we get better in life. But I'm not ready to move on from Storm yet. I think we can take her to the next level. I'm ready for it. I know she's ready for it. I've even got parts sitting in the garage that are ready to get installed. I haven't been able to because she's been in the shop, as you guys just saw. But we got all sorts of stuff coming from this bike. You can follow me on Instagram. You know I ordered bearings a while ago. They should be coming in. The company's been sending me pictures and they look woo! Phenomenal. We got a quick shifter coming in. I'm gonna get this bike flashed. I'm gonna get this bike dyno tuned as well. And we're gonna do a few other little things because this bike was my dream bike when I first started riding. And if you've been following the channel for a while, you know that. Back in the day when I had my 50cc scooter, I remember seeing a picture and a video of this bike and I fell in love instantly. And at the time, I could never even dream or fathom having this bike. Fast forward about 4 years of riding and then I could actually afford this bike after moving up here and getting a new job and just making more money and being like, man, this is actually reality if I just put aside some money every single paycheck. I mean, we grinded and we grinded and we made it. Like, I have Storm. Like, everything from the angry, aggressive looking headlights to the undertail exhaust to the sound. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the 1299. That bike is a phenomenal bike and I'm so proud to own that bike. But every time I start this bike, every time I rev this bike, every time I take off from the stoplight with this bike, I mean, it just puts an instant smile on my face. Nothing else matters when I hear this cross-plane motor. So I don't think I can get rid of her yet. I just don't think it's time. If you have any of my ideas that you want to throw down, let me know. I've got a few other little hidden surprises. I don't want to spoil them yet. I want to leave a little bit of excitement for it. But yeah, that's honestly one of the reasons why I actually ended up buying the 1299s, because I knew if I bought that bike that I could keep this bike as well. Versus the V4 S, it would have been a little bit of a stretch. Downy hooked your boy up. Shout out to my boy Downshift. I appreciate you. So we were able to get that bike and keep the R1. God is good. That's all I have to say. Guys, if you got some value in this video, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Fast Lane gang, baby. Storm, FastLaneD, we out. Peace. Woo!